Salesforce Space Station.
Hi everyone, and welcome again to the Salesforce Space Station. So for today's video, we'll be talking about what are some of the features that you can utilize when your Visual Studio Code is already connected to a Salesforce environment. Now I'd like to share my screen. So what we have here is already a Visual Studio Code that was already connected to a Salesforce environment. So now, one of the features is that we can do retrieval of components or metadatas. So this would mean that we can retrieve flows, we can retrieve objects, Apex classes, fields, etc. So one way, there are two ways as of now that you can do retrieval. You can use the org browser, which would list down the components that you would need. So for example, I'm retrieving some flows. Oh, there's no flows. Let's just say I'm retrieving objects. Let me retrieve case. So once that's retrieved, you would see the objects case in your folder. So that's a very quick way to retrieve. You can also use other extensions for you to be able to build your package XML, which is under the manifest. This would contain the configuration on what are the components you would be retrieving. So in our case, let's use the extension called Package XML Generator. Okay. So this is installed via the extensions, and we can talk about that in a different video. So I'll just do a clear all on the metadata, and I'm going to choose account or custom object. Okay. Once that's chosen, let's just say, for example, I'm going to pull in a field. Account. So right now we're pulling the custom object account. Let's right click on the manifest of the package XML and retrieve the source from org. Now also, if you've noticed that the package XML has been updated accordingly based on what the metadata components that we've chosen on the package XML generator. Now you see the account, and you would see a list of fields over here. So that's also the second way of retrieving files. Now, one of the cool features as well is you will be able to do deployments or metadata deployments in Visual Studio Code. So let's say, for example, we have a field called status. Have it in another folder, but it would be on the account object. So let's put it in our repository. So I'll go over here. I'm going to paste that XML, which will contain the field configuration. Now, if I go over the account section, so this would be the field that I've just pasted. So you would see some of the configurations like the full name, what's the type, whether it's a pick list text, etc., and what are the values, whether it's required or not. So those XML is present. So what you can do is you can right click on the field, click on deploy, and it will deploy the field in the system. Now to validate, let's go over the environment. Type in the status field, which we've just deployed, and now it's there. So that means you have the capability to move configurations from one environment to another, even though they're not connected in any way. And lastly, you can also do finding files. So for example, you're looking for specific configurations with this keyword. So you can do that in Visual Studio Code. But prerequisites is you would need to retrieve all the components or most of the components that are sort of relevant to your keyword that you're about to search. And you press in the Force app, just right click, find in folder, and type in the keyword. It will then show you the fields or the configurations in general that are relating to this keyword that you've searched. So we would see our status field, we would see other fields as well. So that's a very nice feature if you're like trying to find uh, what are the specific configurations that uh, let's say for example a status keyword has, or if you're searching for status keyword, then what are the specific configurations that it will show in the system for you to be able to either decide, or if you're just doing some analysis and just want to see what are the fields or what are the configurations, um, then this is an ideal feature for you to use. So there are tons of features involved. You can use a lot of extensions. Right? Like I said, we can talk about them on another video. But these are some of the basic features that you can do when you're connected to a Salesforce environment. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Salesforce Space Station.